today's video is going to be a little bit of a vlog. I'm up, I'm dressed, I'm ready this morning. Actually, it's literally nowhere near the morning, it's almost 2 o'clock. I initially intended to be out a little bit earlier. I think when I planned my day yesterday, I was going to be shopping by 11. But here we are, I've had a bit more of a chill morning, made some breakfast, which you guys would have seen. I've just edited a video, I'm just currently waiting for that to upload. Got ready, and now I'm gonna head into town to do my final bits of Christmas shopping. So I thought this would be fun to take you guys along with me. Fingers crossed I'm successful. If you are a member of my family or friends and I'm buying you a present this year, maybe don't watch this video because could potentially spoil what I've got you. But I've just basically got a few little like stocking filler bits now that I need to pick up. So I'm gonna head into Kingston to do that. I don't normally shop in Kingston. Really the closest like shopping street near me is Oxford Street. But as I'm sure you guys can imagine if you've been to London before, Oxford Street at Christmas is pretty manic. I mean, it's manic any time of year, but right now I don't think I've got Oxford Street in me physically to be able to cope with. So I'm gonna go to Kingston instead. I've had a look, it's got all the shops that I need. I think it's still going to be pretty manic, but I'm hoping potentially maybe a little bit less manic than Oxford Street. Someone is calling. That was a very exciting phone call. I ordered a phone in the Black Friday sales because the one I had, I think I've had for like 3 years, and it was just not working so great anymore. The battery percentage is now at like 70%, I think, in terms of like battery quality. So it just was time for an upgrade. So O2 had a really good deal on iPhone 13s, so I've ordered one. And I hadn't heard about it for like a week, and I was a little bit worried that I potentially had been scammed. But that was O2 calling to let me know that it was official and I will be getting a new phone. So that's great news. I have no idea what I was saying, but essentially going Christmas shopping, getting in the festive mood. It is, I think, the 3rd today. I'll have to show you guys my advent calendar as well, because me and my friend have made each other advent calendars this year, and it's a lot more exciting than just a shop bought advent calendar. So I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna eat my advent calendar, then I'm probably gonna head out, I think, because yeah, like I said, it's almost 2 o'clock. I really ought to get going. Pretty sure Kingston also has a Christmas market, so I'm quite excited about that. But I just want to be in and out, ideally. I've got my list, I know exactly what I want to buy, so fingers crossed it is a successful trip today. Quickly, before I go, this is what my advent calendar looks like this year. Honestly, it is so cute, such a good idea. I'm definitely going to steal this in future Christmases, but basically each sock has something in it. I'm also in desperate need of socks, and my friend definitely knew that, so not only do I get something to eat every day, I also get a pair of socks, well, quite a few pairs of socks at the end of it as well. So this is what I've got today. I've got a little Christmas Percy Pig, and then also you can't really see it very well if it focuses, but it's a little honeycomb chocolate thing as well. So gonna eat these. This is our tiny little Christmas tree in the corner with my housemate's advent calendar. We've also got some Christmas bunting up. We've got these little like stocking things, which are actually the bags that our Christmas pajamas came in. So, you know, we're reusing them, being a little bit more crafty with it. But yeah, I just think the setup in here is very cute for our little first Christmas together in this house. I am officially all bundled up, ready to go. This scarf was another Black Friday purchase. I went past a Zara while I was in Belgium. This was reduced, I think, from like 25 quid to £12, and I'd been looking for a scarf like this, like a really thick kind of blanket type scarf, for ages, and I'm so glad I bought this. I think this is like my favourite thing I now own. Definitely going to be living in it in winter because it's just so warm and so cozy. So I'm going to grab my bag, going to head to the train station, and then get the train into Kingston. Made it to Kingston, and so far I've had a very successful trip, so feeling good. I've still got maybe 2 things on my list, and I've just come across the Christmas market, so I'm hoping I might be able to pick up those things there. But it's already so dark and I'm cold and I'm hungry, so I'm hoping I might be able to finish this fairly quickly. I am so glad to be back. I feel like that was a pretty successful trip. I think I've only got maybe 1 or 2 more things I need to get. but pretty sure I can order them online, so I'm not too worried. Made it home. It's now almost 7:30 and I just feel very tired. I am not a big shopper, so whenever I go and do a like deliberate shopping trip, I always have to like mentally prepare for it. But I made it back. Journey back was pretty hellish. The guy on the train, a guy on the train threw up maybe 2 rows behind me, which was pretty grim. There was a screaming baby that was screaming the whole time, which I just felt really sorry for. And then the train got stuck somewhere, so we were stuck on like a carriage with a screaming baby and the smell of sick for a good while. But either way, made it back. Figured I probably won't show you guys the presents that I picked up, just in case anyone I know is watching and they find out what they've got early. But I did pick up a few food bits that I figured I would share with you guys. Me and Livs, who is my friend slash housemate, are doing our own little house Christmas next week. So I started to get a few of the bits for that. We're gonna do like the full works. We're gonna have Christmas Eve on Saturday, Christmas Day on Sunday. We've booked ice skating, which I'm excited but very nervous about because I definitely am not an ice skater, and I think the only other time I've done it, I swore to myself that I would never do it again. So I'm excited, but it's gonna be pretty awful, I think. And then we're gonna do like Christmas dinner, everything basically. So I saw a few bits and I figured I'd pick them up while I saw them, just in case they went out of stock. The first thing that I got is from Tiger, and it's like this mini gingerbread house decorating set. Really hoping these biscuits aren't broken because I don't think they're really packaged that great. As far as I can tell, these look vegan, so I'm hoping they're all fine. There's no like obvious ingredients in them, so I thought this could be a fun little Christmas Eve activity. I also got the kind of glue that they sell to go along with it. The ingredients in this are not in English, so there's nothing in bold that could be like an allergen, like egg or milk, but I'm not sure about everything else. I'm pretty sure one of the languages is Spanish, and Liv does speak Spanish, so I'm gonna get her to translate this before we use it, but hopefully that is all good. And then Christmas dinner wise, I found this in Sainsbury's, which is a smoky no cheese bake with garlic, essentially kind of like a cheese fondue or like a camembert type cheese. It was like £5. All of these things were pretty pricey, but I thought for Christmas that's a nice little treat. Maybe we could do this on Christmas Eve and do a bit of like a cheese board type thing. And then speaking of cheese boards, I picked up the Plant Pioneers cheese selection pack, also from Sainsbury's. This has got red Leicester, caramelised onion, smoky cheddar and Wensleydale with cranberries. Thought that was just a pretty good selection. I know that a few different places have these this year. Life have done their classic one, but I'm pretty sure the Life one has a blue cheese in it, and I'm just not really a fan, so I thought all of these cheeses sounded good, so it was probably a good option. And then the next thing is pretty random. It's definitely not Christmas related, but I got this huge Indian takeaway bag. It's plant-based. It has a chicken korma, vegan chicken korma, char grilled vegetable tikka masala, Bombay potatoes, pillar rice, crispy onion bhajis and naan bread. So a lot going on, and I saw someone post about this a little while ago, and we said about having it one night as like a little takeaway at home, and then we couldn't find it anywhere, and then when I was in Waitrose I saw that they had it, so I figured I'd pick that up while I was there because I'm very rarely in a Waitrose. So that might be tomorrow night's dinner, potentially a nice little Sunday night takeaway, I guess. So that's pretty exciting. And then the final few bits I actually picked up for my dinner this evening. I am going to try and make a Christmas style mac and cheese. So I've got some vegan cheese. I just got the Applewood smoked one. I got some sage and onion stuffing to use as like a crispy crumb on top. And then I also got some vegan eggs and blankets to go in it as well. I saw a video of a non-vegan version of this recently, and I just think it sounds incredible. So I think I'm going to start making that, seeing as it's already 7:30 and I have not eaten enough today. I also picked up this in Waitrose, I think. It's a buttermilk plant-powered caramel bar. It's essentially like a vegan Mars bar, and it was the first time I tried that and it was really good. But that is not kind of keeping me going. I've literally just had the brunch and that. So I need to start making dinner ASAP so I can then chill. And I think I'm going to have a little crafting evening because there's a few things I want to make for Christmas, and I think this evening's a good time to do that. So I'll show you guys how I make the mac and cheese. I actually think I might do a YouTube short on that. So if I do, that might be up already, and I'll try and leave a link to it, and then I'll show you what I'm crafting as well. Mac and cheese has been made. I did film a YouTube short for this, so hopefully that is up on my channel already. But it's essentially a normal mac and cheese with pigs and blankets and stuffing on top, and I also added some crispy onions. Smells amazing. Did accidentally burn it, which you might be able to tell from these pieces here. Over here it looks a lot more of a mess. I've also made some garlic bread. I think this is edible. It is a little bit darker than I would have liked it. And then that's my pile of burnt stuff, so ignore that. I'm gonna plate up, and then I think I might put on some sort of cheesy Christmas film and watch that while I eat. Got my mac and cheese, Christmas lights are on, and I've decided to watch this as my Christmas film. Looks like exactly what I'm after, a crappy Netflix original Christmas film, so we'll see how this is. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be crafting this evening, so basically I showed these earlier. They're just the pyjama bags you get when you order from Boo Avenue. So they're pretty cute, but I thought I could make these into actual stockings by replacing this piece of material. So I'm attempting to stitch our own little names that we can then stitch on to the bags. I am in no way a crafty person. This is literally the first time I've used this really ever, so we're just seeing how it goes. It's not going to be my best work, but I thought it'd be something fun just to have these personalised, so I'm going to be cracking on with that this evening as well. Just inserting this clip to show you guys the finished result from the stocking I was making. I mean, it's definitely not perfect, it's not amazing. I don't think I've really stitched since secondary school, maybe, but I enjoyed making this. I feel like it looks okay, and I think it's going to be quite cute once I've made the other one. So I thought I would just show you guys what it ended up looking like. Gosh, I'm looking very red and shiny, but I thought I would wrap this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you've got your Christmas shopping done already, or if you're a leave it to Christmas Eve kind of person. I feel like I'm in a pretty good place considering it's the start of December and I'm pretty much there, although I wish I had it done in like November and presents wrapped by now, to be honest. So let me know what kind of person you are, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.